Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, back here with another video. Today we're going to be talking about Stake Web. They have literally dropped Stake Web today. And this is basically the online version that you can access through a desktop. Kind of like how we do the portfolio updates on Trading 212 through a browser. Now you have this option on Stake, which is actually amazing. We have been waiting for this for a while. If you haven't seen my review on that, link is in the description down below. Anyway, so this is the dashboard right now. As you can see, it is actually really clean and simple to understand. Dashboard, you can see the equity value I have in my account, which is $585.96. I am up 0.56 on the day. Overall, I am up 21.53%. So it's not actually that bad. I am up $103.82. I am actually super happy with that. But yeah, so what I do like about this is that you do have a little timer here saying when the markets are expected to open or close. At the moment, this one is showing that the markets closed in 3 hours and 18 minutes and 38 seconds. Buying power at the moment in my account is $23.89. We will be using those funds later in this video, and I'll show you what stock I'll be using those funds for. You've got the unsettled funds, pending orders, and instant buying power enabled. And this is exclusive to Black Tier. And this is basically, most platforms do let you use this. So this is basically when you sell a stock, you can use those funds before it's cleared to use them to buy another stock. Freetrade and Trading 212 allow you to do that anyway, so I guess it's nice to have on this one as well. So this is the bit where Stake Web shines for me personally. I like the way that this is laid out for your holdings. You've got your stock. I like the way that they've included a logo of that. You've got your stock ticker symbol, then the units, the amount of stocks that you own of that particular company, average price, last price, value, and that's the total value you have of that particular stock. Then you've got the day change and the total change. I really like these two columns a lot because it gives me a good indication of how these are doing on the day and overall. And then to top it off, you've got the totals underneath it right here. So this, I actually really like the way this is laid out, and I'm more of an Excel guy and I like this a lot. And it gives me a good idea of how these stocks are performing, I believe. Oh, and you can actually change these and order them the way you like, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm super thrilled. I can't wait to dive into this in future videos. Anyway, so you can see that how the stocks are pretty much doing, and I think this is actually how Trading 212 and Freetrade should be laying this out. I know Freetrade doesn't have a web application yet. Hopefully we see that soon. Then we move on to the news section, and the best bit about this, it is very relevant to my holdings. So as you can see that 3 of these are particular to AbbVie, and 1 of them is for Arbor Realty. And you've got a little banner saying refer a friend and get a free stock. So if you want to use my link in the description, or you can head over to ink.yt/stake, or use code INKMATIC when you sign up and top up £50, and you'll get a free stock in GoPro, Dropbox, or Nike. So let's see how much those stocks are actually worth. So let's go to GoPro. GoPro is currently worth $11. Dropbox is worth $26.29, and Nike is currently worth $130.52. So if you do want to sign up to Stake today, use my link in the description or use code INKMATIC and you'll get a free stock in one of those companies. So let's take a look at Nike and see the information that it gives you. Bear in mind, I am on Stake Black. So you've got, you know, the stock itself. You've got what's the change for it. So you've got, so on the week it is actually up at 0.27. On the month it is down at 1.05% on the month, which is, you know, not too good, but I think this stock will do really well in the long term. And then you've got your candle charts here. Can you zoom in is the question. No, you can't. You cannot. So let's go back to this one. And then you've got the overview section. So this is basically like a quick glance on the information that you need. So you've got the open, the high, the low, the dividend yield, which is at 0.84%, the 52-week high, the 52-week low, the market cap, and the PE ratio. And then you've got a little bit about the company. You can also read more, and it just basically expands that little description about it. A couple of tags here. So if you wanted to click running, and it'll take you to some stocks that are to do with running. Okay, let's go back to Nike. And this section here is exclusive to Stake Black. And so if you're on the free tier, you won't be able to see this, but you've got these are price targets and analysis ratings. So UBS is rated as a buy at $175. The target is 34% more than the current price. And then you've got JP Morgan saying 176, Credit Suisse 176 as well. And the action has been raised on the 19th of March. So you've got that there, all that information, all that good stuff. HSBC's also said a buy at 162, and so on. You do have Citi saying it's a hold, but that's actually quite a recent one as well. So they've lowered the action as well. Interesting, whereas a lot of these have actually risen these. Anyway, then you've got the financials as well. So you can see the revenue has actually been, dipping slightly here, but fairly okay. Earnings per share. And then you've got the balance sheet as well, which is also on the rise. So is some of the liabilities. Some news about it and related stocks. What's also interesting is you do have the things about other members on the platform. So you do have 112 people watching, 112 views. Then you've got 1,028 trades and 255 watching. The thing is, I don't actually know what the time span for that is. Is that in today, last 24 hours? I'd love to know if you guys know what the time frame for this is. So now let's move on to the stock that I'm actually going to buy in this video, which is AbbVie. I want to buy and use my remaining balance. So let's quickly see what my remaining balance is, $23.89. So let's head over to, I want to buy a market price, $23.89. But bear in mind, you do have a limit and a stop order types as well. So this is going to buy me an estimated of 0.2141 shares. So, it's only a fraction, but let's give it a go. Buy, review your order. So you've got the ticker symbol, the estimated shares that you'll get. Order type is a market buy. Brokerage fee is $0 because it's commission free, of course. And value that I'm willing to buy. Let's hit buy, sending that order. And soon I'll have that into my portfolio. And we are done. The order is placed. So now let's go back into here and we can see that I now have a 0.36 share, 0.36 of a share in AbbVie. You also have an option to explore. And then you've got the Wall Street section, which is you've got the 4 indexes here. But then you can also change them to whatever one you want. If you want to have a look at Russ, VIX, etc., you've got that there. The list is quite limited though. So you've got Dow Jones, VIX, Russ, Eurostock, Gold, and the S&P 500. So markets as well. News, you've also got some strategies here on that. New on stake, let's take a look at that. So these are new on stake. I personally have not heard of any of them, but you've got that section there. So that's it for this video. If you do want to sign up to stake, use the link in the description. When you sign up, deposit £50 and use code Inkmatic, you'll get a free share in either GoPro, Dropbox or Nike. But yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. I am super excited about this. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, and what platform are you using? Are you using Freetrade, Stake, Trading 212? I'd love to know. Leave a comment down below.